Nopo's Joy Bagala Ntwaatwa is now the duly elected woman member of parliament for Mityana district. This follows Court of Appeal Justices Geoffrey Kiriabwire, Stephen Musotan Christopher Gashirabake judgment. They quashed the lower court decision. In the judgment, justices said that the lower court erred in law by nullifying Joy Bagala Ntwaatwa's victory. On this, they allowed Bagala's petition, and each party is to bear its own costs.
The main appeal is upheld, and the decision of the trial court annulling the election of the appellant as the woman member of parliament for Mityana district constituency is set aside. The cross appeal is not proved and stands dismissed.
Justices, however, dismissed a cross appeal, which was filed by NRM's Judith Nabakova, who wanted court to declare her as the elected member of parliament for Mityana woman member of parliament seat, following the nullification of Joy Bagala's victory.
We find that the cross appeal did not have a strong case for the counterclaim, save for the argument that both the quantitative and qualitative tests should have been applied to finding of non-compliance with the electoral laws. The counterclaimant, however, did not elucidate how the application of both tests would have changed the results of the elections in a substantive way.
I am very, very honored. I would like to thank my political party, the National Unity Platform, but also my lawyers. They've done a good job. I have been telling you we won this election. And I'm sure right now she's very calm and has understood that I defeated her. It is now time to serve the people of Mityana.
We felt aggrieved by the decision of the High Court. The trial judge misdirected himself on matters of law, and indeed he occasioned what we call a miscarriage of justice, because that would amount to subverting the will of the people.
Meanwhile, the same court has also ordered fair trial in High Court in the election petition where Nopo's Freddie Nyanzi Centam was challenging Muhammad Nsereko's victory for Kampala Central Member of Parliament. The three justices ruled that Freddie Nyanzi proved before court that he took all the necessary steps to serve Muhammad Nsereko with a copy of the petition, but all was in vain.
Given our findings in issue number 5, where we have deemed effective service, it is unnecessary to resolve this issue in further detail. The hearing at the trial court proceed but before another judge. 2. That any further court process be effected on counsel on court record, namely Mrs. Nsereko Mukalan's advocates.
Judge Margaret Opinion of High Court in Kampala declined to grant Freddie Nyanzi Centam's petition, where he wanted court to allow him serve Muhammad Nsereko through the media after he had failed to trace him in person.
I've been bounced back to the High Court where I was cheated, but I'm going to be consistent and more resilient. It has been paining me. In my case, not even a single page was opened. It's fortunate now that they are going to read this case and evidence is going to be produced by my witnesses.
The justices have awarded Freddie Nyanzi Centam costs of the petition. In another development, the same court has confirmed Robert Tubakunyira as elected LOC5 chairman for Bundibujo district.
There was no merit in the petition down and no merit in the appeal as well. So the appeal has been dismissed with costs to the first respondent.
Robert Tubakunyira was dragged to court by the former Bundibujo LOC5 chairperson Richard Mutegeka, challenging his victory, citing vote bribery and intimidation.
I want to thank God in the first place. Also thank the judges for actually handling this matter professionally. I also want to thank the community of Bundibujo, where I've actually battled with this for a complete year. But I also want them to thank me because amidst that, I was able to deliver.
However, justices of Court of Appeal, Geoffrey Kiriabwire, Stephen Musotan and Christopher Gashirabake, have dismissed Mutegeka's appeal on grounds that it had no merit. Deborah Namamonde, Nantongo Rebecca, UBC News.